Buena suerte. Qué gusto.
The two men are going to interview each other. They'll talk openly about their setbacks and achievements.
Wow. Gracias.
They'll exchange ideas about how they made their millions. And they'll share their plans to make new fortunes.
How has entrepreneurship changed your life?
I'll be honest about this. A lot of people in my family thought when I was growing up that entrepreneurs were thieves. Took me maybe 7 years of my life between, I would say, 18 and 25, and maybe 4 years of therapy to understand that it was okay for me to be an entrepreneur. I come from a family where almost everyone is an intellectual, a professor, nobody's a businessman. And I have built by now 7 companies, and four of these companies have gone to be worth over $500 million.
But life hasn't always been this fortunate for Martin. He was born in Argentina in 1960. When he was 16, a military junta seized power, crushing opposition in a murderous campaign. His family were targeted as dissidents. In 1977, they found refuge in the United States. The experience profoundly shaped his attitude towards business.
I undertake what for other people are crazy business risks because after what I went through in my childhood, after growing up without knowing whether you would make it to the next day, after seeing relatives being killed and buildings blow up 100 meters away from my home, I just have a different idea of what a business risk is.
Further tragedy spurred Martin on to prove himself as an entrepreneur.
What was the specific moment when you recognized that talent?
My father died when I was 22, and that was a shock. I mean, he was very young. He was 49, completely unexpected. He died of a heart attack. When he died, a lot of members of my family needed to have an income, and I was the only person kind of close to have an income. But out of necessity came the joy of saying, hey, being an entrepreneur is great.
It was the early 80s, and Martin had started a business pioneering the